Don't cause any trouble. Got it? Hey, fellow! Pull up for a tankard of mead.
I'd be happy to join you. If I'm
Two fools who may be...
I was looking for some merry company. But it's like a more...
Aye, well, we're not going to find Baldique today anyway.
Well, if Baldic's a puppy, he should be...
He ain't no puppy. God, I've grown so fond...
What in God's name?
Are you barking mad? Jesus. But our chief, Mikolash, will still beat the shit out of us for losing his precious pet.
So, friends,
It was a bear. Well, damn it all. He was so sweet. Only 2 years old.
what's that you say?
Skilled trappers. We hunt game for our esteemed...
And what does your Mick...
It was him what killed the mother bear. A finer beast there never was. But she had the... And now the cubs...
Ah, the pair of you are sitting here like two sacks of misery.
Well, it'd be your lot. What's it to be?
Maybe...
All right. I'll get everything ready and find some fellas. But first, come back when you're ready. Arrows I can give you.
Can you explain to me the archery contest rules?
It's simple. Listen, I give arrows or bolts to the archers, and they try to hit their target to get the most points. If you hit the outside ring, you get 1 point. The second ring is worth 2 points, and the bullseye is worth 5. If you miss, or you hit an opponent's target, but if you manage to shoot off all your ammunition, nobles and peasants alike compete in archery. It may be just us here.
I'd like to compete...
What's it to be?
Bow, I reckon.
All right, I'll get everything ready. Come back when you're ready. Put that away
Mind
before
where
you
you're
hurt
going.
some- Is that supposed to be a threat? That's more like it. Greetings. What brings you here?
I'd like to
What's it to be?
maybe...
All right. What do you feel up to? Because it's not going to be free.
Well, that's a bit heavy, isn't it?
No one's forcing you.
I'd like to
What's it to be?
maybe...
All right.
Hang on. Yeah, here it is.
Wait a while until I get the other... We're off.
I'm doing pretty well today. Another 5 points. That's how it's done. Oh, God. I'm never going to hit the bullseye this way.
Bye.
Hit!
Done.
God grant you health. I really need to eat something. Victory's mine! At last! A win for once! keep the peace, and we won't have any problems.
God be with you. How's the watch going?
Not bad, so far.
So I says to him, "No, father, I haven't been fornicating. I've just been loving my neighbour."
Hey! You're right there, laddie.
Oh, you should have seen him. He went as late as a cardinal's hat. Aye. Hey, servant, bring some wine.
Me? No, I'm not a servant.
Oh, I know. Old Serene is saving supplies for the wedding later. But you didn't need to bother your wee head about that.
Look, I'm not from here.
Oh. I didn't give a fuck what you pray. You speak our language, do you not?
Well, Yarko, seems to me this fella doesn't know how to behave toward his betters.
The old man's hired hands are lacking in manners. We'll soon fix that. Prepare to fight.
干三声，
Fuck you!
Should I help?
Fucking hell!
Why did you do that?
I'll beat you
干
to
被按到，
Don't take any of his shite, Yarko.
Come on. Oh, you wee bastard!
What
No.
the devil's name is fucking going on here?
What do you think's going on, Grandad? I'm teaching your people here how we do things.
Grandad?
Why, Grandad? An old captain like you probably still remember the flood.
True enough, Yurko. I am old. And I remember all sorts of things. Like you. When you were a little nipper running around here bare arse, with a ribbon in your hair, screaming out how you was Princess Sophie. Poor lad hadn't a moment's peace from his big sisters.
What about that line?
Who in God's name are you?
Henry. The Takoff blacksmith sent me. Radovan.
Blacksmith, eh? Then you'll have some explaining to do. Come along and never mind that fool Yurko. Young Samin's getting married, so we has to put up with his kin from Moravia.
We'll be needing a dozen geese. And I must tell Vashek to get 3 pigs ready for slaughter. And the carters will have to be sent to Yetchin to get at least a peck of poppy seed for cakes. And gingerbread spices. Oh, and wine, too. It's almost all gone, what we bought only last week.
Enter!
Sorry to intrude, sir. This is Henry, blacksmith Radovan's hand.
Oh, excellent. Dorothy, leave us now. Just make sure that there's plenty of everything so long as it doesn't cost too much.
But, sir...
Not another word! Leave us! So Radovan sent you alone. Who's going to unload it all? It's a whole cartload.
Yeah, Radovan sent me, sir, but not with the goods. The thing is, he's missing his cart, along with the carter in his hands.
What? They never came here. Are you telling me they got lost?
I couldn't tell you what happened to them, sir, but it's my job to find them.
There are all sorts of vermin roaming the countryside.
Oh, no
so...
need to imagine the worst right off, gnarly. Anyway, I need the load from that cart, so saddle up your old nag and we'll ride out, Captain. I could do with a breath of fresh air. I've had it up to the eyeballs with counting geese and pies.
What about Henry here, sir?
Well, what about him?
We could use an extra pair of hands. You know how my shoulders are acting up. Yuriko is shit-faced, and your son...
The older has work to do. All right, take Henry with you if you want. Just so long as he doesn't slow us down.
Thank you, sir. So, lad... about it.
Yeah. I'll be glad to help you.
Oh, you reckon we can't manage on our own?
No.
Look,
That's not how I meant it.
Take it easy, son. I'm only yanking your pizzle. By the way, the fellas at the gate say you came here on foot.
Yeah, I did.
Christ above. And how are you going to ride with us? On the back of my saddle? You're a bit big, and I'm a bit too old.
You got a stud farm here, don't you?
Aye. And then we'd never see hide nor hair of you, nor the animal again. Our groom brought in a grey nag not long ago. Tell him you've got to ride out with us, and he'll give it to you for a decent price.
All right. Thanks.
Well, that should be that.
Actually... This Yurko...
They're Lord Samin's kin.
Only they're from Moravia.
But what could I tell you, lad? Each to himself.
And you, sir?
Well, son, I wonder if I haven't made a mistake.
No, I just meant, what exactly is it you do for Lord...
Sure, I don't have... As for my name, it's a nickname. Look, when I joined his service as a young fella, I took my knife... I was used to it. And more than one, I broke many a hard skull with it. And... or Captain Headcracker, you're right.
I'd like to go and...
Wouldn't we all, lad? And what would you do there?
Well, I heard Lord von Burgov will be at the wedding, and I need to speak...
Son, I don't know if you're serious. Anyways, you're Radovan's hand, ain't you? He'll be coming to the wedding. Stick with him, and maybe he'll take you...
We should probably get...
My thoughts exactly. Excuse me.
Greetings to you too.
Keep the peace, and we won't have any problems.
哪只马？是我的吧？
Damn rain.
Greetings. What do you need? Hurry up, I don't have all day.
Good day to you. I'm looking for the...
I don't care about, but Lord Sameen or Captain...
Thanks.
What would you like?
Would you happen to have a cheap horse for sale?
Well, but by the looks of you, you must... But all she's good for are sausages. That old bitch won't... I was already suspicious when that travel... He said he found her run...
Grey, old, and someone... That's where we were ambushed. That's my horse. That's Pebbles.
居然是我的马。
What do you mean, yours? I bought it fair and... I admit, it was only for a few groschen from some suspicion... But that horse, so it belongs to...
She's my horse. I rode in on her from in the retinue that was attacked down by the pond.
Right. You happen to need a new horse, and this one just... Does it have your brand? It does not.
Who sold her to you?
I told you already. Some young...
What did he look like?
You're a bit hasty. He had black hair and a big beard, and his breath smelled... But I couldn't tell you where...
Look. You know they attacked an entourage.
I heard about...
And the one who sold it to you...
Well...
So it's not entirely...
Maybe not impossible.
Aye, but just a few groschen. You said, wouldn't you rather be in the good graces of someone who might have been...
Maybe so. All right, I'll give it. Go and get her then. If she remembers you, she might...
Yeah.
We're gonna miss that one.
I'd like to buy a horse.
All you have to do is pick the right... I will take care of...
I already have a horse.
I will put a price on it and deduct it from... I'm sure we'll find some... And if you have a particularly fine horse, who knows? You might... Have you taken a look at our... You do know they differ in more...
What should I be...
Each horse has different... If you take a close look at... Do you want to go and have a look?
No, I'll choose...
Very well.
巧兰特，真棍。
I changed my... How do things work?
Sameen's is... The horses, each one is a little different. In any case, some of them are far... Some can carry... And if you get along with us, Sameen...
I really need to eat something.
找吃东西。真胆小。
Everything all right? Hey?
What do you want here? Why'd you bar...
Show me your way.
Take care then, and thanks for nothing.
Sir, is there a group of
Yes, unfortunately. They set up camp right. Try asking Bojana, the herb woman. She might know something about them. Maybe try Natan, the shepherd, down past.
I'm ready to set out, sir.
All right.
As you say, sir.
Where will we start searching, sir?
If they drove out of Tarkov and headed towards us, they had to pass through Troskovitz.
Right, sir. You keep up with us, son. Troskovitz ain't far, but it seems there's fellas vanishing on the way.
Very good, Captain.
What do you think about it, Captain?
I know you told me not to jump to any conclusions, sir, but I can't help myself. Someone's running rampant around here, sir.
I know who's running rampant. Yurko in the cellar. We're out of wine again. I knew this wedding wouldn't be cheap, but I'm bleeding like a stuck pig. And the bailiff, the bride's father, you'd get more blood out of a stone than coin out of him. And then he behaves like I shit golden eggs just because I'm a noble. Even though he's got more coin than me.
Such are the times, sir. But that Yurko, he's going too far.
You know how those Moravians are. It's in his blood.
Aye, I noticed. But they're getting too much to handle. Him and his cronies. They started on young Henry, soon as he set foot on the courtyard.
What? Is that true, Henry?
With all due respect, sir, I wouldn't want to offend your relatives.
Don't worry, they're my wife's relatives. I see what you're getting at. So how did this little brawl of yours end up?
Young Henry here gave Yurko a nice hammering.
Oh, that's no surprise. The fella can hardly stand upright most of the time.
You'd have to get up early to catch them sober. But they wasn't that drunk as to give Henry an easy fight.
Look here, lad. If you're such a champion, I'm sure you'd accept the challenge of an old man like myself.
It would be an honor, sir.
Excellent. Not afraid, eh? That's what I like to see. There's an abandoned pen along the path a bit. We'll stop off there and see what you're made of.
All right, sir. If you'll excuse me, I'll explain some things to the youngster here first. Wouldn't want no accidents happening.
干烧气多慢。
So, we're here. Gnarly, tell the youngster here what's what.
All right, son. You're going to fight Lord Sameen. Hold on a mo. I'll give...
What weapon will you give?
What would you like?
好比傻笑。
Sword?
Don't get ahead of yourself, laddie. You can have my cudgel. It might be just a stick.
Thank you, Captain.
Save the thing.
So, young'un, are you ready?
All right, let's do it.
Ah. I'm all yours!
Hey,
Wanker! Ah. 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 Jesus, I'm hit. I'm all...
What do you say, son?
You really gave me the runaround.
I'm no spring chicken, but I'm as spry as ever.
That's true. And you handled this too, sir. Anyways, you can keep that old junk, Henry. Even my cudgel. But take care of the old fella. He might be just a piece of wood, but he saved my arse more than once.
I will, Captain.
Fair enough. I needed that. It's good to stretch the limbs every now and again. Don't worry about losing, lad. You've got some talent, I can tell. You should come to the courtyard and Gnarly here will give you a good education in the art of the sword.
I call it the art of not getting skewered as soon as you step foot outside the village. But do come, Henry. We've got a nice arena in Sameen. It ain't no abandoned pig pen.
You can't always choose your battleground, Gnarly. Whether it's a pig pen or an arena in Karlstein, it's the performance that counts. And while we're on the subject, where are you from, lad? It's clear you're not from Trotsky.
I'm from Silver Skalitz, sir.
Aha! Now I understand why you're here. You're not the first one to flee here from the war.
I don't flee from a fight, sir. I have work here, and a lot of scores to settle.
You want to get revenge for what happened back home? That usually doesn't end well. You'd be better advised to find yourself a well-built girl, build a cottage, and visit the church and the tavern in turn. There's no helping a dead anyway.
That's nice advice, sir. Only women will tie you down, lad. Better to go and see a bit of the world. You're doing the right thing.
Want that mare if someone gave it to me for free.
Keep your eyes on the road, you fool.
So, we're in Troskowitz. What now, sir?
Well, that makes sense. But if the bailiff sees you, he'll guess I'm in the village. And I'm really not in the mood.
I understand, sir. All right, Henry. Run along to the rat house and inquire about that.
And Henry, not a word about...
About who? Since you're not here, how could I speak of you?
That's what I like to hear. Now run along. How did it go? I went to see him, but he threw me out.
And you're surprised?
But it was just a simple misunderstanding.
Bollocks, a misunderstanding. You made a fool of yourself, more like.
But what am I supposed to do then?
You should go and see the priest. Nobody else can help you.
You're not permitted to be here. You can't say you weren't warned. You can't just loiter around on other people's property. You'll pay up and show me whether you stole anything. Otherwise, we'll deal with you.
Look.
What are you talking?
Look, we're both men.
Where are you going?
It's like this.
No,
They're wheeling. Well, this yarn's at high noon.
God,
I
that
stood
makes
at
no
the shed,
sense.
and all of a sudden, that girl made a. Oh,
All right then.
干鸡掰，睡觉也不行。为什么这里不能睡？
It looks like nothing's missing. Thank God.
Don't cause any trouble. On your way.
You didn't want to go with us, so don't bother me now.
干三小，
You didn't want to help us, so bugger off.
睡个觉也不行。
Leave me be, lad.
干这个人真是很鸡掰。
So, young'un, are you ready?
all right. Let's do it.
但我不装备。
I'm...
What do you say, son?
You really gave me the runaround.
I'm no spring chicken, but I'm as spry as ever.
That's true. And you handled this too, sir. Anyways, you can keep that old junk, Henry, but take care.
I will.
I needed that. It's good to stretch the limbs every now and again. Don't worry about losing, lad. You've got some talent, I can tell. You should come to the courtyard, and Gnarly here will give you a good education in the art of the sword.
I call it the art of not getting skewered as soon as you step foot outside the village. But do come, Henry. We've got a nice arena in Sameen. It ain't no abandoned pig pen.
You can't always choose your battleground, Gnarly. Whether it's a pig pen or an arena in Karlstein, it's the performance that counts. And while we're on the subject, where are you from, lad? It's clear you're not from Trotsky.
I'm from Silver Scallops, sir.
Aha! Now I understand why you're here. You're not the first one to flee here from the war.
I don't flee from a fight, sir. I have work here, and a lot of scores to settle.
You want to get revenge for what happened back home? That usually doesn't end well. You'd be better advised to find yourself a well-built girl, build a cottage, and visit the church and the tavern in turn. There's no helping the dead anyway.
That's nice advice, sir. Only women will tie you down, lad. Better to go and see a bit of the world. You're doing the right thing.
What a nut!
So,
Well, that makes sense. If the bailiffs... And I'm rich.
I understand. All right, Henry.
And Henry?
About who?
That's what I...
I need some help. She comes here to Troskevich. Do you know anything about...
I know the girl you mean. I've seen her. Try asking Dushko. He knows all the woodcutters. Show me.
Oh, well, what can you do? Farewell, then.
Master Bailiff?
Ask away, by all means. Wait now, aren't you that lad who's helping?
Yeah, that's me.
I heard his hired hand.
Yeah, that's exactly why I'm here.
Ah, I was thinking they were
You saw them?
I did, a few days back. They raced through the village.
Where were they headed?
Towards the east, to Apollonia on the road to Yichin. And you're...
I am indeed.
I'm glad to hear it. I heard there were goods, and I can do without that kind of trouble.
It seems you have a lot of
Of course I do. I'm the father of the bride. Lord Semin would be happier if I paid all the bills and left who's invited, what there'll be to eat and drink, entertain.
I understand. But isn't it just...
That's not it. I'll tell you what it is, only I've got coin. while he's trying to keep the wolf from the door.
您说的
You're
对
right, Master Bailiff. Don't worry, though. People will find out you...
Let's hope. More like that old miser.
I don't think Lord Sam... Do you know anything about Radovan's hired hands?
Only what I've told you. But to tell you the truth, I would...
Why's that?
Well, they melt in their mouths. That pair have...
That'll be all.
This is what? Charlie.
Well then, young man, how did it go?
I didn't say a word.
There's a good lad.
They were spotted here, sir.
So did you, Chin? The bastard.
Oh, they were driving so fast.
The thieving...
Sir, I can send a message.
Oh, it'll take too long. We'll go...
Won't you be missing preparations for the wedding at home, sir?
I will. Praise Lord Jesus Christ. If I have to choose between riding to Hitchin and Dorothy, I'll take Hitchin any time. Besides, there's a nice inn along the way, the Three Cats. We can spend the night there.
I remember that place. But I'm not sure, sir, if they'll let the two of us set foot inside the door.
Oh, gnarly, that was 15 summers ago. God knows if the place is even still standing.
True. Still, we'd better keep our eyes peeled. They might not have gone to Yitchin. They could have turned off somewhere. Or something could have happened. They might have been ambushed, maybe.
Will you give over with that? I'll bet my braves they weren't ambushed. More likely we'll find them boozing at the Three Cats.
That'd surely be the best outcome, if that old dive is still standing. Let's go, then. So, St. Anthony, which way now?
While you're praying to the patron saint of lost things, go and have a look along the road, Gnarly. And you, Henry, have a look to the left.
All right, sir. But don't forget, my eyesight ain't what it used to be.
Well, that's what we have the youngster for, isn't it? Off you go.
好吃，好吃。
What brings you? Shit. I wonder if anything's missing. I better look at my chests. What? Shit. I better look around the house to see if anything's missing. What? Who left the door open? Are you really going to make me look for you? And for something so stupid, no? Damnation. What? You've no business here.
No, 什么都没干。
Come on now. You've no... You see, didn't even hurt.
拿不出来，什么都没有，傻笑。
getting close. I can feel it in my bones, sir. You'll have the car back in no time.
I just hope we find the horses too. Yarmilka here ain't the youngest, and I wouldn't want to drag it back home myself.
A nobleman in on it. We ain't never had such a spectacle in these parts.
You might get to see it soon enough. The lords in this country have all gone to the dogs. Every lone-born with a bit of coin builds a house in Kuttenberg while we live in squalor. Why do you reckon that is, lad?
That's the change in the economical situation, sir. The burghers have more rights, and they make smart use of them. They put their coin to work for them. They've got shops, baths, inns, mills, while the nobles sit waiting until Jack from Backwater Hamlet brings them 3 groschen in taxes on St. Gallus's Day.
You're right there. Only Jack hasn't even got 3 groschen these days. None of this would be happening if we had a king. And I mean a real one, not Wenceslas or Sigismund. Oh, anywhere that's not ruled by a strong hand, all sorts of things go wrong.
Especially when you've got Moravian relatives eating you out of house and home.
Oh, hold up. This is strange.
I'm blind as a mole, sir. But it's all
Well, that's just it.
I look up the road a bit. And you, Henry, have a look back along the road. Maybe it fell in...
Very well, sir.
Blacksmith's cart. And someone went to a hell of a lot of trouble to hide it from the road.
Hey! I found the blacksmith's cart! Come here!
Well, now, here we have it. The blacksmith's cart.
Someone went to a lot of trouble to hide it from the road.
Yeah. Of course, the goods are gone. The bastards hauled it off to the rocks. That's clear. Well, we can't let them get away with it. We'll carry on, but on foot. My old young milker would only break a leg there. And keep a sharp lookout. Something stinks here.
I told you. They got ambushed by them bastards that's on the rampage around here, sir.
Oh, be quiet. We still can't be sure of anything.
Ah, Apollonia. I spent a lot of time running around here as a young lad.
Oh, not me. This place always gave me the shivers.
God's truth, I ain't got only good memories of it. One time, got my legs stuck in a crevice a bit further on. Trapped there all night I was, shitting myself with fear. It wasn't till morning that the folk from the fortress found me. The whole of Sameen was out looking for me.
See, at least you came here as a kid. It still gives me the creeps here.
Why's that, sir? It's just some rocks, ain't it?
You'd sing a different tune if you'd had the rope maker's wife as a nanny when you were little. Now, she had some tales about this place. Headless horsemen, goblins, and white ladies. Every night, we'd gather by the hearth. The old woman would sit at her spinning wheel telling stories. I'll tell you, Captain, there isn't much I'm afraid of. But when that blind old crone was croaking her tales of devils and holes to hell, with the fire crackling and the wind whistling.
Listen.
Yeah, I hear it.
There's somebody there, sure enough.
Let's get closer.
Don't start again. I'm trying to tell a story for amusement, not listen to your supposedly educated claptrap. Supposedly? Have you forgotten? I was 4 days.
What do we do now?
I used to clamber around it. The girls from Slatigo used to come so their underwear wouldn't catch fire.
That's nice, Gnarly,
Princess.
but I don't think it's scant.
Well, there's a nice view into the gorge from up there. We only have to go back a bit.
Right. Henry, what do you...
Sure, sir. With a bit of luck, there might be some...
I could do without girls with voices.
Don't you think you'd have a better nickname than some? Hey, it ain't his fault. What's wrong with his legs? What's wrong with his legs is they can't stay away from the tavern. You two don't know the truth from an hole in the ground. Stumble was a priest. He showed me only pictures and taught me a lot. Aye, Stumble was a priest. Pigs can fly, and Ghoul's name is really Sophie. For a wench, he's got a miserable
Those
pair of
definitely aren't
tits
the
on him.
blacksmith's hands.
You don't say. You really saw that? I'm not kidding. Honest, tell him I'm not having him on. You saw it too. True. He ain't yanking your pigeon. I saw it with mine.
So how's it look, Sonny? How many?
I saw 3. I didn't see them. It looked more like a patrol.
Right. Seems we can't avoid a...
Sure am, sir.
Just watch and don't get your arse kicked. So, how are we gonna...
What else do you suggest?
Someone could go back up top and try to take one of them down with an arrow before we charge them. There's a good view of the camp from up there.
Good idea, Henry. And I see you're equipped for it. Climb up top. And as soon as you shoot the first time...
Right you are, Captain.
She might be hexed. Maybe a witch. You see hexes everywhere. It ain't that strange. Even my uncle had a pair like that. Each eye a different colour. And he definitely weren't hexed. How would you know?
True. You never know what crosses folk have to bear.
Jesus, Hansa, don't. Have you, you scum? Now I'll show you.
Wonder
Hey,
you're still
now
standing.
you fucked up.
I'll be done with you in a flash.
Oh.
Don't spare him. You haven't a
Nice hit! Come on!
He's done for.
That weakling was useless. Ugh. Bandage, quick! Whew. I hope that's enough.
What's the hold up, damn it? 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 Stop dawdling! Stop dawdling! What's the hold up, damn it? Hey, Henry, get over here.
I'm not hungry now.
Stop dawdling. Stop dawdling. What's the hold up, damn it? stop dawdling.
Oh, this...
And it ain't over yet, sir. Your goods ain't here.
Hard to say. I've never actually, but I don't think it was them.
Me neither. But right past that peak is another good...
You think this was a...
It makes sense. But I don't want to go assuming...
Yeah, well, you were right, as always.
I am. Let's go.
I thought we had everything clear, Venser. You tried to fuck with me, so until we ride out, you're gonna stick right there and keep your mouth shut.
We did everything you asked. We got the blacksmith cart and the goods.
Horseshit. You tried to fuck me. That bastard cousin of yours owned up to it.
It was his idea. I wanted nothing to do with it.
It makes no difference to me, Venser. You vouched for the crooked fucker. So now, it's on you. Actually, you could consider yourself lucky. If you hadn't saved my ass that time in Colleen, I'd have goat ear skin you alive.
Bastards. You can't trust anyone in these parts. Get ready, Gnarly. We are going to parley.
Like that time at Bashani, sir?
Yes, exactly.
Only there was more of us that time, and less of them.
Oh, don't worry, there won't be a problem. They're just common thieves. Besides, I'll take young Henry with me.
What, me?
And if they're still feeling brave, you get to try out that new plaything of yours. Ahem, gentlemen, I'm obliged to you for looking after my goods, but I'll take them back now. Just hand them over, and I'll let you go.
Oh, you must be from Samin, sir. Of course you can have everything back. As long as you ask nicely, eh? Well, how about we do things differently? You lay down your weapons, and we can all have a nice little chat. I mean, I don't intend to go murdering local lords. I just want your coin.
That's very noble of you, sir.
我差点被射到。
What are you gaping at? At them!
Pray for a quick death, you bastard!
Too slow.
Don't spare him! No chance!
Oh!
I'll rip your ass open!
Good boy! It'll be over in a jiffy. Go fuck yourself!
Good! Take that, you shit!
Yeah! Yeah!
Fuck you!
Spare him!
Light him up!
Kick your asses! Go at it from the right!
Shit, Christ!
Don't be fucking sorry!
They got what they deserved, the fuckers. Henry! Hey, Henry! Are you listening? Come here!
Well, that's enough.
What now?
One of them bastards fled into the rock.
But they'd taken...
Are you deaf? They took him captive because he wanted to drive off with the load. They fucked over Radovan. They were in cahoots.
Uh-huh.
And they deserve the same...
Did you see which way?
No, I had other things on my...
And what punishment can he expect?
Now listen up, Henry. And if you promise him anything else, you'll be lying.
I'll go and track it.
Great.
You never know. Weren't always good. People were already saying stuff about you. They never expected you to let your son marry a soldier. Bailiff or not, with families common as
哎，为什么不能打他？
they say you're hard up, sir. I'm just telling you what people are saying.
这好套装备。
Not easy for us nobody.
That's why I do what I do. There's more of them!
Now we'll have you.
Yeah, don't spare him.
Take that! I'll rip your arse open! You want to...
No, you don't. I'll be done with you in a
Wanker! Take that! Nice strike! Go fuck yourself!
Hey.
Any last words before I finish you off?
Take that!
You can hardly stand, asshole.
Slice him up!
Is that the best you can do?
Bash him on the head! They got what they deserved, the fuckers! Henry! Hey, Henry! Are you listening?
这种就能杀哎。
What's the rush, Captain?
We'll decide what to
Still haven't got myself together.
What about your family?
Why I do what I do.
I didn't want to dig the cart, want it?
That's your fault. You can't just
I've got you now, Venser. You've nowhere to run to. Yield.
Well, why the fuck would I? It's just you against me. Besides, if I do...
Who knows what they'll do to you? You might just get a whipping.
For robbing Semi? He'll have me...
If I were in your shoes, I think I'd go for the rope.
How would you know? Although, to come up with... You must have fallen...
Well, come what may.
Sure, I'll get... And I don't have to be the one who falls off the cliff. So no.
One-on-one, yeah. Even if the noose is waiting for you. It's still...
Fuck! Or...
I might. As long as you...
Promise me!
I won't promise you anything. Now, come on.
怎么又失去声望？靠腰。
Excellent. It all worked out quite well in the end. Gnarly will take care of this scum.
What about Gules?
He caught a few good hits, but he's alive. We'll take him with us. You did a good job. And so you don't say I had you clambering over these rocks for nothing.
Thank you, sir.
Don't thank me. You deserved it. And now, let's get that accursed cart back to Samin. Want to ride? We'll go via Troskovitz. We can drop you off there, and you won't have far to Tarkov. You ought to report back to Radovan as soon as possible about what happened with his hands.
Could you wait a while? I'd better...
All right, but make it... I was happy to get out of Samin for a while, but now I'm looking forward to...
Is that offer of a ride still open?
Sure.
Ah, that's all right, thanks.
Suit yourself, but... And stop by Samin some.
男的吧。哦耶！好，对，真的。
What the fuck is that stench? Good to see you.
Cheers. I hope you have an uneventful shift.
So, job done. The car...
That's a...
It turned out they tried to rob you.
Oh.
Aye. They plotted with some robber baron called Gil.
The bastards. I should have... And how did you get the...
I went to Semin, and they were one... Me, Lord...
Well, God.
That's right.
Indeed. Where...
I'm not sure. Lord Semin took...
I know what to do.
Don't worry.
Anyway, the main thing is the car.
No doubt.
And you've earned a reward. Some mercenary once had his cuirass repaired here, but never... So now it's yours. It's been through a bit.
Thanks.
Young Lord Semin's wedding is... Look, you must have seen Agnes, the bailiff's daughter.
Well, young Semin is marrying her, isn't he?
Don't pretend. A statue of a... Looks ain't everything, though. She's got such a chop. And how about you, lad? Have you got some lass waiting in Sasau?
No, Master Blacksmith.
Good for you, lad. A wedding's a serious business. You're not just getting... So you have to show them you're a man who's... Old Semin wants a special sword.
Excellent.
Hold your horses.
It can't be...
A blade of fur?
That's right.
Ah, I see. We don't have any...
God's nails. You really know your stuff, youngster. And you're right. We don't have the steel for a strong sword that won't break.
I'd like to know where you're going to get your hands on some welded steel.
Relax, lad. I've got it all figured out, as it happens. There's this old hermit called Ambrose, living in Apollonia.
And he can pray for us?
God's nails, let me finish talking. The word is, he was fighting heathens years ago in faraway Andalusia. And folks say they saw this interesting broken sword in his hut. From the description, it seems our peculiar hermit has a real Toledo blade.
Welded Spanish steel? There's nothing better for...
See now?
Naturally.
They say that Ambrose the people from far and wide used to go to him. I even heard he made a pact with the devil. And there have been others.
With the devil?
No idea.
What strange...
I heard something in the tavern.
Where can I find...
Do I look? I know he has a hut somewhere in Apollonia.
Right. In return, you'll get me invited to Samin...
If it means so much to you, come and see Betty from the Troskovitz Tavern. She knows all the... She'll definitely... But Henry, if there's any truth in it, the best sword in the world isn't... What do you want here, you scoundrel? Why'd you barge in here?
生屁了。
What's new around here?
I don't know about it. It's all been quiet.
I'll have a look at the...
Take care then. Thanks for nothing. What do you need? Hurry up. I don't have all...
Show me your wares. Word about the price.
But of course.
What would you say to this?
That sounds really interesting. Lower your price a little more, and I'll be satisfied. Aye, you'll convince me with that price. I hope you'll be satisfied, my friend.
妈，要磨多久？好了没，亨利？要磨多久？
That's more like it.
What do you want, you yokel? Speak up or get lost.
兄弟，
Would you repair a few?
来，过来，查理来。哟，臭臭的。哎呦，你吃到现在没把东西收起来，这还好吧？没有一块上来的时候。你带一个红包给你。嗯。